And I was reading something and going back to earlier, and this is a quote from, one of my all-time favorites, Whoopi Goldberg, you know, when she's speaking about, she said, call me an asshole, call me a blowhard, but don't call me an African American. And a lot of people got issues with that. They were, why not? We're African. We were, black. We were Negroes. We were colored. Now we're African Americans. Woo! It's a celebration time. But listen to this. She said, please, it divides us as a nation and as a people. And it kind of pisses me off. Go, Whoopi. And she goes on to say, it diminishes everything I've accomplished and every other black person has accomplished on American soil. It means I'm not entitled to everything plain old regular Americans are entitled to. So what is Whoopi talking about here? Come on, Goldberg. She be up there. Is you just listen and let it resonate in our mind. We have to continue to educate ourselves fundamentally. Some things are just common sense. When you're in school, going back, you talked about the school and educating our children. We know it's not our history, it's their story. His story. Not our history, it's his story. Why? Because any child that was taught, or if their parents was in that field of knowledge, would have taught their child. How can someone discover something when they got there? Someone was there when they got there. I'm just saying. So how you discover something that was already there when you got there?
My uncle used to mess my school days up. He was like, because he was the one that told me about like Christopher Columbus and about like Thanksgiving. Like he was like to try to give me the history, and I look at him like, what is he talking about? Then go to school, and I be the one raising my hand like, but wait a minute. My uncle said, and that's why he took his Thanksgiving plate upstairs to eat, because he used to walk by and y'all eating over these dead bodies. And I'm looking at him like, what is he talking about? But it's true. Like did you hear about the new history books they try to give to the students?
The lady was reading it out with
taking away slavery.
Yeah,
so that truly, I always been like, if they doing that, like, what did they do during our time?
They correcting that though. They them books is off the market.
I mean, yeah, because they got caught, but it was a time. It was a time.
They get caught. It just they didn't make publicize that.
So that means if you have a 2-year-old now, by the time they would have gotten that grade, they would have been like, oh, slavery was like
just a plantation.
Yeah, like, come on over here, we're gonna work. Like, we wasn't slaves, we was hard work. No.
Oh, so, no, the National Union March, we were part of that whole big thing. Like, no, that's not happening. We're not gonna allow that to go over. And that's why I'm glad I'm part of such a great conglomerate, such as not just national but international Million Woman March. Because we are out there on the front line making a difference for our people only. And it's not to disrespect any other culture, any other race, but we are there specifically, and we are clear on that on New Day, on our Blog Talk Radio show, that we are there to enhance the growth of our people, our nation.
That's brilliant.
Bottom line, we don't disrespect anyone, but you do what you do, and you say no disrespect to us, well, we doing what we do. No disrespect to you.
They shouldn't take it as disrespect. Because every other Mexicans, I always reference Mexicans. If you ever seen a Mexican family, or they don't really sometimes don't even be family, they be just Mexican. Like say, I don't know you, you're just Mexican. Right. So, hello my amigo, you want a job? You want to help? Let's do, like they help each other. Because I feel as though like, first, your family. Make your family strong, then you can help your friends. Make your friends and family strong, then you can help your community. Make your community strong, then you can help the city. And by doing that, it's like, folks, we have a problem. We have to help ourselves before we can, hey, other people that's going through bad stuff, no, we got to help ourselves because we getting it the worst. Especially like then a black woman, oh my goodness. Y'all got it. We get it bad. I think y'all have it worse because y'all a woman and y'all black. Of color, the color, don't Don't get me
I
started.
believe we all have it, and that's why we all have to come together.
Mm-hmm.
You know, for so long people called me a bigot or you prejudiced. It's not about that. It's that I love me, and then you're afraid because I love me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so when you walking around with a purpose and you know your destiny, and you loving you, and you walking with your head up high, that's a threat. That's a triple threat. That I'm powerful, that I'm African, and I'm a woman. That is such a triple threat to corporate America.
Oh, America's nightmare.
When you knowing who you are and what you represent, and you know where you going, and you know your plan of action. See, that's it. We all walk around, but no one has a plan of action. So what the National Million Woman March, what we are incorporating is bringing our people together to know thyself. Like the brother just said, we have to first clean up ourselves because we a mess.
Mm-hmm.
We are wreckage. There's a shipwreck waiting to happen.
How do people get that cleansing?
But definitely just stop. Just stop. Just stop.